Our resident Ivy League basketball champs feverishly await word of who they'll take on in the opening round of the NCAA tournament. And elsewhere, with all the Hopewell Valley High victories we've brought you this school year, we decided it's time to highlight that lively home crowd that's always pushing behind their Bulldogs. I'm Mark Fontes with sports. Princeton women's basketball finished the regular season 24-4. That included a perfect 14-0 in Ivy play. This can only mean they'll get matched up with a fellow contender here in the postseason. Next Monday, the ladies and coaches will be at Triumph Brewery on Nassau Street in Princeton watching ESPN's selection show. That's when they find out who they'll play next. The Tigers are hoping that they have learned from the past two seasons when they went one and done in the tourney. They lost last year to Georgetown and in 2010 to my alma mater, St. John's.
We're most concerned about the goals that we set for ourselves. I mean, we know our capabilities and we know we're better than the team that we showed the past two times. I think we're pretty deep as far as our bench goes, and for us to be able to show that, versus a lot of teams who have about 6 or 7 players who can play well, and to have our bench come in, I think throughout the season they've shown that they can contribute.
If you want to join the ladies at Triumph, you're advised to get there well before 7 p.m. when the selection show will be in full swing. On to high school. Across the CVC, you meet some of the most rowdy, raucous fan groups. Princeton Day's Zoo, Lawrence High's Cardinal Crazies, and the kids we introduced you to last year, the Steinert Bleacher Creatures. But in Hopewell, the always humorous Dawg Pound comes up with some of the catchiest chants and is likely to put a smile on the faces of even the opposition. Tonight, we meet the men and women who keep it real at Hopewell.
They say you can take the dog out of the fight, but there's no taking the fight out of these dogs.
Let's go Bulldogs. We like to make it lively in here, keep it going for 4 quarters.
Never mind the Cleveland Browns fans who go by the same name. Hopewell Valley Central High's Dawg Pound represents their guys and girls at every regular and postseason game.
We got a lot of school spirit here. Just love, dressing up, coming out. We're all friends at school. It just makes everything great when we get to cheer for our own friends.
The Pound is not only hundreds of members strong, but also decibels.
We're loud. We got Sean, Matt, Dylan, and we're just always ready to fight, always ready to get big chants going.
They let the refs know when they're wrong, 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 wrong.
Wrong, 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 wrong. You're wrong, you're wrong, you're wrong.
They start singing Twisted Sister when the opposing team is shooting free throws.
You're not gonna make it. No, you're not gonna make it. You're not gonna make it.
And who could forget their signature chant?
We're always getting creative. You always got to be one step ahead of the other teams. We're always there, you know what, to give them a little moral support, even when they're losing.
Which has been rare this year. Girls varsity basketball just set a school record with 25 wins. Field hockey was undefeated until a close loss in the MCT championship, and the Pound can always count on a number of Hopewell's boys teams.
I just remember when I was in middle school watching Jeff Molinelli play basketball here, and the Dawg Pound really sprouted up, so we're just keeping that tradition alive.
They always talk about it in school, how much they appreciate us coming out.
The Dawg Pound's awesome. You know, they get us all going. We love their cheers, and every time you just want to smile, and it just makes you feel good.
It's unbelievable. When they come and support us, it's the most amazing feeling.
Got to get it going, so that's how we like to do it. Real original.
Dawg Pound. We got the soprano chant today for the big one. Not only are we doing it as a school, which makes it even better, but we're going to yell at people while we do it.
And though the faces will change over the years as students graduate, the incomparable intensity and school spirit appear here to stay with the Pound.
Go Hopewell! Yeah. Dawg Pound! Go Dawg Pound!
And finally, with no CVC teams in action Wednesday, we do not have a Team of the Day for you. We remind you, though, that Team of the Day is brought to you by Prior NAMI Business Systems. Whether it's building servers, designing your website, or creating custom systems, Prior NAMI is changing the way small business does business. That's all for sports on this Thursday. Up next, Mercer County Close-Up.